Hello there everybody, this is Graham, also known as the Collect 75, and welcome back to another Transformers review. Again, as you can see, I've got another Actionmaster for you. Now then, if anyone actually likes all these videos, I know they're not the most popular, but I've got plenty more Actionmasters, can always do them. I'm only doing like about 3 or 4 at the moment, like that, and just see how they go. If people like them, maybe I can do a few more, because I've got quite a few, just missing 1 or 2 of the European ones. Yeah, anyway, today I've got GUTCRUNCHER for you. Trying to find this guy complete can be a bit of a nightmare. I mean, when I first bought this one, he was missing these 2 guns under it because there was one on the other side. I can't remember how much it cost me. It cost about 20 quid, something like that, because it was missing the guns. And then miraculously, about a couple of weeks later, I saw someone selling just the 2 guns, which was damn handy. And it completed him, really. But usually everyone I've seen after that usually missing something. Pain in the fucking arse. But yeah, it's not bad. Obviously he's some sort of jet. If you want my opinion though, the way the looks of him is, with these 2 little guns here just on the side, general nose cone shape and everything, and the swept-back wings, kind of looks like Generation 1 Jetfire in a way. Maybe they could have done a recolour of it as Jetfire and done a new Actionmaster for him. Who knows? But anyway, this is GUTCRUNCHER, and I believe this is called the stratosonic jet or something like that. Don't actually have the box for it, so there we go. But yeah, so it's a jet. He's got sort of like giant red missiles under there, a couple of machine guns, as you can see if we go around to the other side. He's got the same on the other side. He's got this little gun that attaches there. A bit pointless because, as you can see, it's just going to shoot GUTCRUNCHER in the back of the head. And even if he ain't there, he's going to shoot the cockpit, so it's a bit silly. You'd have thought they'd have attached it just under here on the nose cone, but it don't fit, and there's no other posts or nothing for it to go, so it's a bit bloody silly. Right, as far as I can see, you can't actually attach no other Actionmaster to him. It looks like you probably could here, but with these wings in the way, you got no chance. And when it transforms, I don't think there's room for it anyway. Anyway, let's get GUTCRUNCHER out. He's quite a cool Actionmaster, really. You can't actually move the head, as you can see, because he's got pretty much lots of detail on him. I love this little cannon here. You can see that obviously probably when he did used to transform, he transformed into some kind of tank, which is quite strange because then they give him a jet to go with. Quite a bit strange, that one. But he's still a very nice looking Actionmaster. I love all the detail all around him. Really good. Again, a difficult one to find in good condition. This one's actually quite good, actually. I'm surprised about that. Right, okay, so let's move on and start transforming this. First of all, we are going to disconnect the supposedly tank off the back. That is just held in by a little post. If I can get the bloody thing loose. No, we don't want to come loose, bloody thing. There we go. Anyway, you're supposed to take that one off. So don't worry about too much about that. Put that to one side. So this is the tank. And as you can see, it just looks like that. And GUTCRUNCHER can fit in there and drive this little tank around, like so. And there you go, and he's happy as Larry with that. Right, there we are. He can drive that around to his heart's content. Don't look too bad in that, actually. Would have been nice if they'd have done a few more paint apps or whatever. Right, so let's do the rest of this. Let me just take off some of these missiles, and we're going to put them back on at the end. Like that. You can be fairly rough with these Transformers because they're almost made for small children to throw about. So you know you're not going to break them too easy. Right, you can get all them off. We're going to close up his little landing gear at the front here and his neon green landing gear at the back. Then we're going to take this little chair out. Next thing. Right, so we take this nose cone off. It's just held in with 2 little posts just at the front there. Unclip them and then we just slide that off. Put that aside. Come to that in a minute. Now then, what we got here? We got these wings. These just sort of disconnect and fold round and up like that. Then this whole front assembly sort of, there you go, untaps from these 2 posts in there and just flips up. Right, now then, we've got to take the seat. Where this was pegged in just there, we're now going to move it to there. So we pop that in. As best it will go. It's not exactly the greatest. And then we slide out these 2 green stabilisers, like so, like that. And that gives it a bit more stability, because it's now going to become some sort of gun emplacement rocket launcher type thing. Right, so we rotate these wings 180 degrees until they clip into place, just like that. And you can see this little orange thing poking out there, so we just pull this forward as best as it wants to come out. That's going to be its gun. Then what we're going to do, we are going to put a couple of these missiles just on those wingtips just there, and one over here like that. Then what we're going to do next, right, I don't know if you're going to see this too well, there is a tab just on the bottom of this wing, and it's going to fit into a nice little hole just on there. I don't know if I'm going to get the light there, it's just there. So you know, and so that's it, so you know when you've got it in the right position, because it will now just hold in there nice and steady. And it's now nice and sturdy, you see. Take these machine guns, these will fit into whatever holes you fancy, just there, and just there. Like so. Right, then we're going to put that to one side. Come back to the nose cone section. We get the tail fins that we took off earlier. You've got the two little posts there and two little holes either side there. Just going to fit these under there. These are going to form two little makeshift wings, if you will. Don't look like they're up to much to me, but looks a bit crap. But that's what it ends up like, and it's some kind of, I don't know, spy jet, drone, whatever you want to call it. You can put a couple of missiles here, or you can put another couple of missiles there, just on that. But I like to put them on here, just makes it look a bit different. And that's some sort of, like I say, spy drone, who knows what it is, missile. Call it what you will. I'm going to put that there. So then we've got GUTCRUNCHER in his little tank. He can drive along like that. He can get out of it if he wants, and he can, what's the word I'm looking for here? He can pilot, no that's not the word, I suppose he can operate this little gun in emplacement if he wants to sit in it. He don't sit in it too well, he just sort of like falls down at the back there. But that's GUTCRUNCHER for you. Anyway, it's not a bad little one. If you can find it complete, it's actually quite a nice one to own. But then again, it's an Actionmaster, you know what you're getting really. A kid's toy really. I mean, look at this, there's no paint applications on it or nothing. It's a bit of rubbish, but like I say, you get what you pay for. Anyway, this has been Graham the Collect 75. I shall see you all next time. Bye for now.